Today, we're going to be rating some of the best money-making plants in Grow Garden. There's a variety of methods on YouTube and such. I mean, I could just pull up like any single one, and there's like a million methods on here. So we're going to be talking about which ones realistically are the best ones that you should be using to make money with. We're just going to go ahead and dive right in. We're going to start with our Rosy Delight. Actually, let's start with this pitcher plant. So with a minimum value of 28,000 and a base value of 32, pitcher plant's really good because especially like you see a lot of the videos, they get them like absolutely massive and they're worth a decent amount. So I'd say pitcher plant because it's sort of rare but not that uncommon. I'd say pitcher plant would be a decent moneymaker. So we're going to put it in meh. I forgot to explain the tiers. We got great. Obviously, we're going to put Candy Blossom up there. I mean, you could come onto my main account here, and I mean, I can just show you 4 trillion value Candy Blossom. You're not beating that with any other plant. Not even the Bone Blossom. Next up, we got the Rosy Delight. Now, I didn't think about this on the other one, on the pitcher plant. We're actually going to move this down because while it can get giant, there's only a couple plants that it can grow on it. And so the thing is Rosy Delight's kind of the same way. I mean, you can get some truly massive one and the 3 blooms, but you know, the color and size are very different. So it just, to me, Rosy Delight is just kind of meh. It like not really that great. So next up, we got nectorthorn. Nectorthorn, base value of 40,000 with a minimum value of 40,000 too. And when you combine this with the hedgehog method, and not hedgehog method, but just a team of hedgehog pets, it can actually get really, really good really fast because the hedgehogs will buff it and it just stacks with the sprinkler. So we're going to put this in, we're going to change this to good. Nectarthorn, because it was a free plant pretty much, you could craft it, you could craft a ton of it. I mean, I have a bunch of seeds here. If we come over here, I have a bunch of nectarthorn seeds. I have 4, and they're just overall a pretty good plant. Next up, we got moon melons. Moon melons immediately going great. It was a super common plant. You can get a lot of them, and they can get absolutely massive, especially with the sweet soaker sprinkler. And then using mooncats, you can make a ton of money, especially with the mooncat stooping. And I mean, if we look at the base price of the stuff, you know, moon melon, it's pretty good, coming in at a whopping 18k. That's not good, but the thing is there's so much weight variation in them. The minimum weight is like 5.5, but the base weight's 8, so they can get really big really fast. I know I did a video on it, and like our average price of an unmutated one after the sprinkler method was like 60k, so it is really pretty good. Next up, we got our lilac, and honestly, you know, Lililac's decent, base value of 35,000. You know, small, huge chance though, which is okay if you're using sprinkler method. I would honestly put it meh. And honestly, I'm going to move Rosy Delight now because I think Rosy Delight is a little bit lower than pitcher plant because they don't get quite that big. And same with, and Lililac's pretty decent because it grows a lot of plants and, you know, get them decent size and decently mutated. They can be worth a bunch. Now, honeysuckle method's interesting because there you see the players making quadrillions, but I had a couple honeysuckle seeds, and I'll just show you. They're just not there. They just removed them from the game. So, unfortunately, it's going to have to go on or got nerfed. They like removed it from the game because people were getting honeysuckles worth quintillions, which is a little bit ridiculous. So they just had to remove them. And then, you know, last but not least, we got banana. Now, banana is kind of an interesting thing. I mean, it's kind of the same. I mean, me personally, I don't think that it should really even be on this list, but it has one of the highest huge chances with a decent value. So it's bad, but it was also probably the most easily obtainable one. Now, by this point, you're probably asking, well, how do you get like all these giant fruits and stuff? I mean, you just use the sprinkler method. I mean, it's really not that hard. I mean, there's like 8-minute videos on YouTube that are terrible for it. You just basically place one of every type of sprinkler on top of it. Obviously, if it affects it, so like, your sweet sprit sprinkler, you don't put it on a lilac. I mean, you just put the normal ones down and then you put the flower sprinkler on it. That's going to be all for today. Thank you so much for watching. This was just a quick video that I felt like making, so like and subscribe. Yeah.